Hi everyone, this is Magaru and welcome to my channel. I'd like to commend our local industry for producing more than 100 films this year. Roughly 100 to 120 local films were screened here and in abroad. Here are my 10 best films of 2019. Produced by Película Red and Globe Studios, Dead Kids was released in Netflix last December 1. Oh, I love this film. It is a story of teenagers who plot to kidnap their entitled bully classmate. Reckless and unprofessional as they are, things get dirty that led to some major plot highlights of the film. With its modern, intense script and casting, their storyline brings such delight to a worldwide audience. Starring Kelvin Miranda, Vance Larena, Sue Ramirez, Khalil Ramos, Jan Silverio, Gabi Padilla, and Marcus Patterson. While some didn't like its approach, Dead Kids gained the nods of international audience based on multiple impressive reviews from the critics.
Walang masasaktan, yun lang kondisyon ko.
Walang masasaktan.
Next up, we have the Regal film about first love entitled Elise, starring Janine Gutierrez and Enchong D. Regal decided to release this a week before Valentine's Day.
Siya si Elise, ang pinakamagandang babaeng nakilala ko.
Sadly, it didn't last long in the cinemas. But what brings Elise to its perfection is its cinematography and scoring that made the film more believable. Grabe ang galing ng pagkalapat. For me, this subtle narration of undying love is quite a treat, as if you are reading your favorite book. This film by Joel Ferrer gained more audience when it was screened in streaming platforms such as Hook and Netflix.
Hi.
Hi, did I wake you?
Belle du Lore, or A Beautiful Pain, tells the story of a woman's journey of finding happiness as she breaks free from the confines that society puts on women. Directed by attorney Georgie Alonso, Beautiful Pain is part of the 2019 Cinemalaya Philippine Independent Film Festival. The film stars the very effective Mylene Dizon and Kip Thompson and highlights the story of older women falling in love with a good-looking guy that is obviously younger than her.
Naghahanap ng love life eh.
Do something stupid, reckless, and irresponsible.
While it was being compared to I Want Original's Glorious, this film drew its strength from artistic interpretation of emotions and making surroundings work for a plot. Antiques indeed became more attractive as it is. While I agree that it is way better than all similar plots. Viva Film's entry to the 45th Metro Manila Film Festival, Miracle in Cell Number 7 is a Philippine adaptation to one of Korea's box office hit of 2013.
People of the Philippines versus Joselito Gopez.
Medyo nakakahiyang umiyak inside the cinema on Christmas Day, but the feels. While it is understandably not original screenplay by Pinoy, the adaptation brought many tears nationwide, beating almost half of the festival entry to box office ranking. Starring Aga Mulak, Zia Vigor, Bella Padilla, and Jan Arcilla, the movie made an effortless attempt to trend every day since December 25. I myself ranked this movie on top among the rest as it captures the hearts of paying audience. As of this vlog, Miracle in Cell Number 7 still raking the box office despite being snubbed by the MMFF Award jurors. Coming up at this ranking, who would forget this one-of-a-kind masterpiece from Irene Villamor last March by Viva
Bakit
Films?
ba kayo nagpapakasal?
The film stars famous and Urian Best Actress Nadine Lustre together with the multi-awarded actor Carlo Aquino. Set in a typical romantic drama period, this coming-of-age story is about a young woman named Maya who grew up alternately fascinated and fearful of the rain. Everyone is so good here, actually ramdam na ramdam ko si Nadine dito. Its brief and straightforward plot makes it easy to understand the intention of the screenplay. This is definitely one of Villamor's and Lustre's best. Mindanao is another masterpiece by award-winning Brillante Mendoza that is submitted as an official entry to the Metro Manila Film Festival. Starring Judy Ann Santos and Alan Dizon, the film focuses on Saima, Muslim woman who is caring for her 4-year-old daughter Aiza, while her husband is a combat medic in the midst of battle in the jungles of Maguindanao. The inclusion of artistic narrative of Raha and Sulaiman complements the struggle of the main character. Judy Ann Santos' portrayal here is indeed remarkable. It made her won the Cairo International Film Festival Best Actress even before the film screened here in the country. This week, Mindanao became the most awarded films of the 45th Metro Manila Film Festival. Alone Together is a romantic drama starring two of the hottest love teams of today, Enrique Hill and Liza Soberano.
Wala ka bang klase?
Gusto lang kita makita.
A Valentine offering from Star Cinema and helmed by director Antoinette Hadaone, Alone Together tells a story of an art studies major who met another Razorhead diehard from another university. As their paths cross along the way, their love story became complicated as they struggle with their hopes and dreams and keeping their feet near to their reality. What a powerful script, it made me rethink of writing fiction again. Produced by a rising star production, Black Sheep, the film reaches more than 370 million in the box office. Competed in almost 10 Asian countries, John Denver Trending is a 2019 Filipino independent drama film written by Arden Condes, starring Jansen Magpusaw and Meryl Soriano. The story revolves in a 14-year-old high school student, John Denver Kabungkal of Santa Ines Catholic National High School, who is falsely accused of stealing his classmate McCoy's iPad. The film's ending made everyone clap in the end as it brought tears to the paying audience, despite being narrated through a local dialect. The film is part of the 2019 Cinemalaya Philippine Independent Film Festival and brought home the Best Film, Best Cinematography, Best Editing, Best Original Score, and Best Actor to a 15-year-old Jansen Magpusaw.
Ano hay? Naganap na lang kayo ng mahirap na masisisi? Mahirap lang ba ang pwede magnakaw ng iPad?
Produced by Star Cinema and directed by D. Cathy Garcia Molina, Hello Love Goodbye is a 2019 film of two of the most bankable stars of this generation, Catherine Bernardo and Alden
Pag ayaw ko
Richards.
yung babae, sabihan ko agad ng I love you para matakot tsaka lumayo.
I love you.
The movie tells a story about a young OFW named Joy and her struggle as an overseas worker in Hong Kong. There she met a kababayan named Ethan working in a bar who pursued her, but their personal goals and interest gets in the way. Everybody there is so good, Maymay, Joros, Kakay, and the rest are all very effective. The critical reception of the film towards the half of the year made this project the highest grossing local film of all time.
Di kita pwedeng mahalin.
Then I'll take whatever you can give.
To date, Catherine Bernardo is the only Filipina actress that broke more than 100 box office records since 1912. Topping my list is the Philippine biographical drama film about the life story of Philippine President Manuel L. Quezon, The Quezon's Game. Directed by Matthew Rosen, the film focuses on Quezon's effort to shelter other nationalities during the pre-World War II.
Kailangan ba problemahin ng mga Pilipino ito?
The film actually screened last December 2018 but only distributed in the Philippines last May 2019. For me, Bhagat Singh made a very effective portrayal as Quezon. It was one of the best films ever made, I would say, in the last 25 years, given the sensitivity of the facts being brought in making this film. Well, I hope this is available on iWant very soon. Well, to date, Quezon's Game received more than 20 awards from Canada and World Press Houston International Festival. Thank you guys for watching, and do not forget to subscribe here in my channel, and you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter, that's Magaru. Well, that's it. Happy New Year!